Now to politics and the fight for a key demographic in the 2024 presidential race. We're talking about Latino voters. CBS News polling shows that President Biden does have an edge with that group, but he is still going to have to work very hard for their support. He's in Arizona today, and guess what? So is our Weijia Zhang. Weijia, good morning. Good to see you.
Great to see you, Gayle, and good morning to everybody. The Biden campaign is pouring money and resources into this battleground state, and they are warning Latino voters that Donald Trump will try to dismantle the social programs that so many rely on. President Biden is focusing on immigration and the economy, but the voters we spoke with say they are not convinced that he's a better choice than Trump.
In Phoenix last night, President Biden launched a new campaign to court Latino voters, like Paulina Flores, a registered Democrat.
In 2020, I voted for Biden.
Steve Macias, a registered Republican.
In 2020, I voted for Trump.
And Raquel Gloden, a registered Independent.
And I voted for Donald Trump.
This time around, all three are undecided.
What will you be watching between now and November to make that critical decision?
Well, I would like to see who Trump chooses as his vice presidential nominee.
I keep waiting for Trump to somehow or another calm down, and then just the other day he mentions this thing about a bloodbath if he loses.
In 2020, Biden won 61% of the Hispanic vote in Arizona, compared to Trump's 37%, helping him win the state, barely by just over 10,000 votes.
The Latino vote helped Biden clinch wins here in Arizona. Do you think he's done enough to maintain that lead here?
I think he will still get it because of the lesser of two evils.
Macias says immigration is the most important issue, but he says Biden has failed to find a solution to deal with migrants.
They want stability, they want a job, they want to send money home. If we could put a system in place that allows that and it's mutually beneficial, it's a win-win. But no one wants to seem to do it.
For Flores, a mother of 4 daughters, women's reproductive freedoms are driving her vote.
What happens if it's rape? What happens if your father rapes you? What happens if your baby dies in your belly? Now I have to be traveling to, It's scary.
Then there's the economy.
Do you think the economy was better under Trump?
I do.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say so.
This county, Maricopa, has been at the center of election denialism claims and a statewide voter fraud investigation. But all the voters here that we talked to say that they have complete and utter faith in the electoral system, and there is not a world in which they do not vote, even if they're not decided. Gayle?
All right, Weijia, before you go, we have a question about Donald Trump. You know, he's faced criticism for a number of comments lately, but recently, I know you heard this, in an interview he said, any Jewish person who votes for Democrats hates both Israel and their religion. What's the reaction you're hearing about that?
Well, the White House says that President Biden has put his foot down on, quote, vile and unhinged anti-Semitic rhetoric. Senator Chuck Schumer calls these remarks reprehensible and dangerous, but it's not just Democrats. These voters we spoke with say just when they think they are ready to support Trump, he goes and makes comments like this, and then they cannot. For Trump, he doubled down on those remarks yesterday.
Well, double down is what he always does. Thank you, Weijia. Thank you very much.